Alrighty, happy Thursday, February 1st. Hey, whole new month. Hebrews 2, 1 through 4. For this reason we must pay attention all the more to what we have heard, so that we will not drift away. For if the message spoken through angels was legally binding, and every transgression and disobedience received a just punishment, how will we escape if we neglect such a great salvation? This salvation had its beginning when it was spoken of by the Lord, and it was confirmed to us by those who heard him. And at the same time, God also testified by signs and wonders and various miracles and distributions of gifts from the Holy Spirit according to his will. Christ preached salvation. Christ preached salvation in himself. He told the crowds to follow him. He told crowds to drink of living water. He promised an eternal abundant life. Jesus is the communicator of a superior message of salvation. The message is superior to the one that they had received previously. I want to take a minute to remind us of our salvation. Do you remember when you first trusted Jesus? Someone shared a gospel message with you. It was the same message Jesus preached. You received and trusted the message that someone trusted to you. Were you excited about it? I mean, there's a period of time right after we're saved where we're, yes. Were you more zealous about Jesus at that time? Did you study more? Did you pay attention more? Did you attend more? Did you worship more? Did you sing more? Maybe like me, because of the Christian home I grew up in, it was just the accepted thing to do. See, I didn't get excited until years later as a teenager. I started to understand more about what God had done. I also know in my own life how easy it is to be distracted. See, I can get so consumed by the noise and the swirling activity of the world around me that I lose the sound of the message in my heart and in my mind. And I have to physically, mentally, intellectually, emotionally, and intentionally pay attention to Jesus in the midst of my everyday life. You see, after Jesus preached it, the apostles taught it. Throughout the New Testament, we find the repeated message of Jesus, and finally we are reminded that God shined a light on the message and on the messenger by providing signs and wonders, and God did supernatural things to emphasize the message, and Jesus testified. The apostles testified. God testified, and finally the Spirit of God testified through gifts according to the will of God. I think it can be said, this is important. Woo! I'll see you next time.